People's Tube, and welcome back to another review. So I'm reviewing a anime show called Parasyte. Parasyte is a fairly new anime that came out in 2015. It's about a young high schoolboy who's in a senior year who's laying in bed one day when a parasite goes to take over his brain. Well, the parasite misses and lands in his hand, and it ends up taking over his right hand. The parasite itself eats his hand and becomes his right hand. And the parasite is able to not only blend in as a regular hand, but also it can transform itself into different things. Like his hand, or the parasite, can make blades and it can change shape into different features like faces and weapons, and it has a consciousness too, to where it can talk to him. Once this happens, and of course he discovers that he has this parasite, it turns out a lot of people are getting these parasites, and they're, well, taking over different people's bodies. The first one he comes across takes over a dog. And, of course, it takes over the head, because, like I said before, that's what they're supposed to do. Take over a head, change the brain. And then, of course, what happens is they start eating humans. These parasites that took over humans have to eat humans to survive. And then, of course, this kid is also dealing with this parasite and dealing with high school and different situations. And then, of course, as the show moves along, we meet more parasites, and you learn that when each parasite is close to each other, they can actually sense one another. And most parasites actually end up fighting one another until later in the series when they decide to, well, band together, basically. And then, of course, they end up turning on themselves and all that good shit. Definitely, if you want a good anime to watch, definitely check out Parasyte. Even though it's a newer anime, it is really good. It is definitely an anime that if you have the time for, you should check out. The animation is really good. The story is well written. The characters are memorable. The Parasites is a pretty good idea. In fact, it takes a lot off the film The Thing. So if you've seen The Thing, then it's a lot like The Thing. And it's actually a really enjoyable movie. It's actually really, well, The Thing is an enjoyable movie. But the show itself is also very enjoyable. So if you ever need a really good anime to watch, and just to, well, take up your time, check out Parasyte. The shit's free on Crunchyroll, so there's no reason why you shouldn't watch it. So make sure you check it out, and that's Parasyte, and I give it a thumbs up. Check it out.